Welcome to part 2 of our LGBTQ-focused episode of Ya Tu Sabes. To quickly summarize part 1, 2.2 million LGBTQ Latinos are being discriminated against around the country, and Madonna and Britney's early aughts lip lock single-handedly changed the course of gay history. Okay, slight exaggeration, but what a coincidence. Here's some more good news. New Mexico, Puerto Rico, New York, Nevada, and 24 other states offer specific protections for LGBTQ communities. Just last year, for example, the current governor of Nevada signed 4 bills into law in support of LGBTQ equality rights, strengthening their commitment to protect its residents. And earlier this year, New York's first woman governor announced the Equity Agenda, which advances a wide-ranging plan to promote and support, among other things, the queer community, including the creation of a $13 million fund for pro-LGBTQ organizations. These efforts are becoming increasingly important because there's a wave of Don't Say Gay and other anti-gay legislation so big that even RuPaul's worried she might get a taste of the ban on drag extravaganza, and that should not be okay with anyone. And that brings me to the not-so-good news. Among the worst states for queer folks is, of all places, the Sunshine State, which is home to one of the largest adult LGBTQ populations in the country, and also where The Birdcage was filmed. Literally the gayest comedy of all time. But under Republican Governor Ron DeSantis, Florida's LGBTQ community is under attack. Just this year, the state passed a law known as Don't Say Gay, which bans discussion of sexuality and gender in schools. ¿Qué pendejada es esa? He preaches about protecting kids, but then turns around and publicly mandates a lifetime of trauma by forcing teachers to out students who seek help. Whether you're celebrating Pride on the streets of Austin, arguing with your spouse over whose turn it is to take out la basura, or just trying to get basic access to healthcare free from discrimination, one thing is abundantly clear. The LGBTQ community deserves the same protections and inclusion as everyone else. And the fact that that even needs to be said out loud is as absurd as Theo Jorge insisting that Walter Mercado wasn't gay, he was just really into Queen Elizabeth cosplay. Don't forget to share and subscribe, and visit the link below for the version in Espanol of this episode for your Spanish-speaking friends. Hasta luego, friends.